Martin Garrix. He's a really young guy.
Yeah, I saw him on the cover of a magazine.
Could be, yeah.
I did. No, I don't know much about his style of music, but I know he's very popular. So good for him. That's
Can
awesome.
you appreciate this kind of show at the main stage?
This is the first time I'm seeing this production, and it's magnificent.
Yeah.
It's really phenomenal. It's a little bit small for me. I usually play for a bigger stage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you have people that play big and people that have small stages. But Josh Wink, for people that may have trouble remembering your name, we're going to listen to a small piece of music. This is, of course, your legendary track, Don't Laugh. You made a couple of legendary tracks throughout your career. Do they still get the crowd going when you play them?
it's funny that they do. You know, these,
that's the thing about good tracks.
No, it's you know, it's nice to still have music that was made over 20 years ago that's still relevant, and make music now that's still relevant. So it's kind of a nice. It's like a tattoo that you still like. You know, there's a lot of people that get tattoos and like, well, you know, they apologize. Oh, well, you know, I was young and drunk and foolish, and you know, I may get it removed. But with music, you can't remove music.
Yeah, it's a very nice way of putting it. A tattoo that you still like after 20 years. Talking about tattoos, there are a lot of people at the festival that have a tattoo of Tomorrowland.
Really?
Yeah, they love the festival so much. They have the logo or the slogan of the festival tattooed. Is that something you would ever do in your life?
I hope in 20 years when we do this again that they still like their tattoo.
Yeah, I hope it's for them too. You'll be playing at the Cocoon stage, where today all of the DJs only are playing with vinyl.
That's correct.
It's remarkable, especially at a festival like Tomorrowland.
It's nice to be able to have this opportunity. For me, I was the only American DJ, I think, to bring the records from America. Seth Troxler played, Maceo Plex played, but they live in Europe now and they have their records. So it was like the old days, you know, where I packed records and shipped them underneath the plane and they get lost. And luckily they didn't get lost. But no, it's fun. You know, Sven curated the stage because that's his Cocoon. And, you know, people were into it. And it was nice to be able to play a mixture of old school stuff and, you know, newer music. Only an hour and a half, but it was really fun. And I like the idea of it, but my back does not.
It's a cliche, but don't you get tired of moving those records around?
Yes, I do.
Is that the hardest part of being a DJ or not?
Well, now it's really quite easy. You know, most people... It's funny. Here, you ready? Here's another analogy like the tattoo. Back in the day when DJs used to travel with records, we would sometimes have our records lost because the airlines would lose them or a baggage holder would steal them or something like that.
Really? Have you ever had? Have you ever had it that you know they were stolen?
Stores, especially in the UK. You know, DJs would go to the luggage carts to pick up their bags with records in it, and they pick it up and it was light, and the container's still there, but they cut the lug, and they took all the records.
So the UK is a bad place for DJs with a lot of vinyl records.
Back a long time ago. So France, I lost so many records at Charles de Gaulle Airport that's the reason I started playing, you know, DJing with CDs, because I didn't want to do festival to festival and my records would always not be there, and there was no choice at that time, and CD players didn't have pitch control, so I'd have to have vinyl. So anyways, you used to lose your records because they're so big, and now DJs are losing their music because it's too small.
Yeah, it's
they
nice
put their USB in their pocket and they wash it, or they get drunk and they forget it at the club before the night, you know, so it's funny. Other
times, but same problems. But tonight you're playing with vinyl only at the Cocoon stage. Josh Wink, thanks for stopping by. Don't miss the next boat.
No,
so you can play your set.
The next plane, I don't want to miss the plane.
All right, good luck and have a fun tonight.
Thank you.
Bye.
Live of Tomorrowland. Studio Brussel.